What's a deal breaker in a relationship? As a woman lurking in this thread, I'm glad to know the bar is at the bottom of the ocean. Don't hit your partner, don't cheat, try to remember at least one birthday. I'm nailing this. Lying. Especially when they lie to their own family/friends. You better believe they are lying to you too. My ex-wife used to talk about things going on in her family and say things like, "Yeah, we are just not going to tell my dad," and quat. Which I always found odd, but her father was quite overbearing, so I accepted it. Then it turned into me hearing her lying to her friends over the most trivial things. Her lying is what ruined our marriage and led to me filing for divorce. Fellas, honesty is hard to find but worth it. Lack of hobbies and passions. Lots of women out there that think taking pics of their food and having a wild dating life makes them interesting. It isn't, and the fact that nobody's stuck around is a huge red flag. If they don't have an immediate response when you ask them what they do for fun. Or it's a shitty one. Like partying or posting on Instagram. Run for the hills. Fast. The opinion is that's it okay to drop all effort once the relationship is established. My friend's girlfriend has actively admitted to throwing out the diet stopped going to the gym because why bother if she got her relationship now? It has shown I don't understand why anyone would put up with this attitude. I'm not saying to be the next top model. But to go from a fairly healthy BMI to obese in a short period because why bother? I'm in a relationship now. And quat, relationship or not. I go to the gym. Eat healthily and keep myself at my best. It expects my partner to do the same. Edit, I hold both genders to the same standard. Nor am I talking about a few pounds. I'm talking full-on body negligence. You can only eat one cheese for the rest of your life. For pizza, sandwiches, everything. Which one are you going with? American. Everyone digs on it, but it is the best melting cheese. Cheeseburgers. Macaroni and cheese. Grilled cheese. Queso. I love all cheese but probably eat American more than anything else, not because it is my favorite but because it is so versatile. I grew up with Tillamook medium cheddar as the default cheese. Makes decent nachos. Mac cheese. Grilled cheese sandwiches. Quiche. Fine to slice and snack on with an apple or a pear. It is not a great cheese. It's not even a great cheddar. By a very long shot. But in my book it's the cheese equivalent of all-purpose flour. If we're going for the ultimate sandwich, I would say Wisconsin brick cheese, especially paired with turkey breast. But a close second would either be provolone or farmer's cheese, particularly in grilled cheese sandwiches. Gouda. Solid all-rounder. With the right texture for almost every dish it's used on and just enough of a neutral flavor that it goes well with most other ingredients. Parmigiano Reggiano. So surprised nobody has mentioned it yet. I could make pesto and salad dressing. Sprinkle it on sandwiches. Pasta and soup. Endless possibilities. It's so versatile. Edit, Grana Padano is a close second. Mainly because it's more affordable. Havarti. It's smooth and creamy and tastes amazing. Could mix it in mac and cheese. Sauces. Eggs. Potatoes. Pepperoni rolls. Etc. The only downside, for me, is that if we're taking cost into account, it can be a bit pricey. Though certainly not as expensive as brie. Why are people who have trouble keeping weight on considered to be naturally thin? Or having a fast metabolism? Whereas people who can't keep weight off are considered to be lazy, undisciplined, and lacking in self-control? Eat less and healthy and walk a little. Obesity is a medical condition that somehow has been misconstrued into a character flaw. While thinness is not considered a character flaw. Yes, your lifestyle can impact it. But that's true of literally any other medical condition. The just maintain a calorie deficit argument is comfortable to people because it absolves society at large of responsibility while ignoring the incredibly complex biological mechanisms underlying how we ingest, store, and use energy. You could maintain a calorie deficit by just railing cocaine all day. But you're not doing your health any favors. In biology/medicine in general, any solution that suggests you should just do something is going to be woefully underinformed. Because being overweight is stigmatized. However, genetics play a part in subcutaneous fat, the visible fat, accumulation. Some people store a lot of excess as subcutaneous fat. Others have a lot of fat around the organs and appear to be slim but are quite unhealthy metabolically speaking. In the same vein, you can look fat but be metabolically healthy. Although more often than not that's not the case. If you take your current body and you reach the maximum level of health possible, meaning that you are at your absolute healthiest, based on age/height, you would always have a thinner body. I'm not saying that you can't be healthy if you're overweight. However, if you are overweight, you can always be healthier. That's where the stigma comes from. But it's definitely problematic. Because losing weight is difficult and people are making effort. More than we can imagine. What tastes good both hot and cold? A lot of pasta dishes. Ice cream, goddamn it, I suck at this. Those lost leader rotisserie chickens at Costco. Chocolate chip cookies. Pop-Tarts, trust me. Try it if you haven't. Salmon. And by cold I mean sushi or leftovers. Cold leftover grilled salmon is amazing. Coffee. Cookies. Potatoes. Cheese. 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 Corn on the cob. Cold may actually be my preference. Try it. You won't regret it. Dude, when you're drunk as hell and you forgot you had some pizza at your house at 3 a.m. that shit slaps. Unpopular opinion. Water. Buffalo chicken dip. I make 2 batches every time. A today toned down batch and a batch so spicy it's warm out of the fridge. Best feeling ever. Pizza. Specifically Little Caesars. Lava cakes from Domino's. Chinese food. Easily the best leftovers in the world. Hot. Cold. Room temp. It's all good. Pizza is the only equal in this way.